Did you think it was...
How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Cal, Blitz, Apollo, Mariac. Apollo, yeah, I know, you nearly got there first. Not quite. Looney, Insane Beast, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Got a question about the burn build. Whenever you get a chance, just message me on PSN. It's more about... I won't have time to do that, dude. YouTube and all that kind of stuff, fair enough. But personal messages on PlayStation, I will run out of time. Let's see what we got. I was wondering... Can I get the head and shoulders to the Groff die? You can, but you're going to lose one of the 5 pieces, so that will be a completely different setup. I have to record some Fortnite. Ah, nice. Shoulders have to be Destruction Mastery as well. Helmet or shoulders, whichever order you want, but one of them needs to be. Stig Boy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. D10 Generation, Aaron, welcome, welcome. Been doing trials and dungeons all day. Good stuff. Oh, that's too hot to drink. Did a lot of dungeons today. In fact, did 12 characters in the random dungeons and got mostly crap, except I did get the Imperial Horse. That was quite cool. If you'd like to ask questions, you could always donate $1 to our favourite streamer, Mr. Xynode, and talk to him on our Discord at pretty much any time of the day. This is very true. Yeah, no worries, man. You're good. The setup is the way it is. There's many tests I've done that I can't even count, to be honest, because it's far too much done. So I can confirm that you're going to lose quite a bit if you switch that out. But if you want to, that's entirely up to you. Jay, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Have you any idea on where to get furniture? Lots of places. You can buy them off the market, you can make them yourself, and of course there's achievement vendors in each of the towns that you can visit. That was confusing. Kimmy, you changed your name. How you doing? Deconstruct something. Running out of room. In fact, I've only got one space left. Which is not good. Oh, maybe I can sell some stuff. Whoops. Already got that one. Have you ever made a Magnite blade? I have one, but he's not finished. I have to watch it over and over and over and over again just to get the build down, but it shouldn't take long. I just keep watching. It should be fun using it. Yeah, there's a lot of information in the video, to be honest. But don't worry, in the description there is also a link to the website, so all the information is there as well. So I think on April Fool's Day you should make a build video titled Extreme 69k DPS Stem Warden PvE build. Have a cat to good for you, not clickbait. And the build consists of an ice staff and a resto. Good idea, let's do it. US Seducers in Eternal Hunt. That could work. That would be very strange. I could probably kill a rat with it. For night base, damn good, of course. So is Magicka, both are good. Just depends on how you want to use them and how you want to play the game. No worries, man. You're welcome. And that's why I have no room. Because I'm carrying crap again. Any race will work. It just depends on what you want to do. Whether you want to optimize towards damage or crit chance or a bit health and damage combined, it's entirely up to you. There's a lot of different choices. Some people will tell you one way or no way. I will not. Dodge roll through the target skeleton, yep. Oh, I'm not deleting that. I get mixed up, I want to stand but ended up with Magicka. If you want a good race that can go Magicka or Stamina, just in case you fancy swapping out, Dark Elf. Because they have a decent resource pool to both. A lot of people in the game started using my real name and it's confusing because the leader of my main guild has a very similar name. I gotcha. Fair enough. Has anyone got anything good from the boxes today? I still haven't seen anybody get those houses. Do they exist? That can go in the bank. So can all the Viper stuff because I'm done with it. Spell power needs to be deconned anyway, so does that. Jay didn't get anything, and Generation got a costume. Nice, which one did you get? Would a main bow build work with Swamp Raider using the poison morphs? Would I need to pair it with Night Mothers? Crafted to hit pen cap. In advance. To hit pen cap you need to hit 18.2k. Or your group needs to be able to supply enough debuffing or buffing to make you hit 18.2k penetration. So if you can calculate that out alongside your build, you're good. You could use a bow build with it. The only thing is you would be sacrificing a monster set. Because you won't be able to have 5, 5, and 2. You'd have 5, 5, and 1. Unfortunately, the bow doesn't take up 2 slots. It takes up 1 whole slot. Well, correction, it takes up 2, but it only counts as 1. Can we still find her? BB is just nickname. Fair enough. Lucas, how you doing? I'm assuming that's you from Ninjas. Guilds, roster. Yeah, that's you. How's the toaster? Dude, I saw that pop up in guild chat today. Is it your housemate or your flatmate stuck a knife in a toaster? I don't need to tell you how stupid that was. was thinking 5 on the back with daggers to proc the Swamp Raider buff. So a bow on the front instead of on the... It's still going to be the same. You're going to have the same abilities and possibly a similar rotation. You just call in front and back a different order. But yeah, sure, it'll work. I mean, the only thing you need to proc the set is a magic ability that does damage. So for the DK, Flames of Oblivion, which I think I took off. I did. I was using something else in a trial a little while ago. Yes, you saw Mist form. This one. This one here. Casts magic damage. Sorry, casts with magic, does damage, and it procs it. With a Warden. Interesting. If you've got enough poison abilities, then sure. If not, then not so much. Because it doesn't proc... Sorry, correction. It doesn't buff poison damage on sets, but it buffs poison damage that you do with your skills. So the only one you'll really have, I guess, is Poison Injection, Arrow Spray, and Lethal Arrow if you use those. That would work. It's not going to be really, really overpowered in comparison to the original setup, but it would work. You and Yuko in 2 guilds together. Nice. Jumping Skittles, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Where's Fire? Pretty sure he wanted to farm some stuff earlier. I don't know if he still needs to. Where'd he go? Whisper. Need Iron Blood. I'm not hardcore in trials, 4 man's tops. Okay, then you'll be fine. Yes, of course it can work. No worries, man. But yeah, make sure you utilize those 3 skills, and if you can, get hold of an asylum weapon, the bow, because you'll benefit a lot more from that. For that particular setup, anyway. What are you using alongside of it? I don't really want that. I'm running out of room. Zoss need to hurry up and give me some more bag space. I'm struggling here. Knife of Shadows, I can get that any time, to be fair. Buddy will be on later. Blitz, see you later, man. Thank you very much for watching. So is a jewelry bonus spell with as well, or is it that destruction mastery? It's all in the video. You can mix and match. It's up to you. I don't need a 2-hander of that, I don't think. But I'm keeping it anyway. Still keep trying to get rid of some of my stuff so I can make some room, and it looks like I'm not, because I'm hoarding the crap out of everything. Are you going to update the Extreme Sustain Stam Stock build, by the way? It's called Crazy Sustain. Yeah, it is. Sure. A few people have been asking for it. I don't see why not. It's actually still fine the way it was. But I can mess with it, and I have been recently, and it's really, really nuts. Did Maelstrom with it the other day. It was quite funny. God, I didn't make any room at all. I think I know why, because most of my stuff in my bags are surveys and maps and all that kind of crap. Social guilds, rosters. He's not ready yet. Okay. Spent £73 on ESO this weekend. Wow! What did you buy? Morrowind and Crown Crates? Taking screenshots on my phone so I know what I need, etc. Also, Basically, if you look at the video, look at the description, press more, look at the very bottom, there should be a link to the website. All the information is there for you. I'd like to see a unique set instead of the worst version of VO. That is a unique set. It doesn't do exactly the same as the VO. Otherwise it would be the same, wouldn't it? Gonna swap now. Awesome. Promeister, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Not unique enough. Oh, I'm sorry for using a set that nobody else does and calling it not unique. Apollo, stop crying. I like my set's exotic. Such as? I really don't want the ice staff, do I? No, I don't. Damn it. Every time I go to delete something, I end up keeping it. I don't want Resilient Yokido. I did try that, didn't like it. Known-honed Maelstrom shield. Of course, keep that all day long. 2 and completely different. Okay. I'll try again because you ignored me, even an all bit cake. How's the Templar healer coming along? Lynn, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Very well, actually, but not finished, of course. I've been trying to get all these special boxes where you get shiny houses and lots of money and Alienware PCs and all that stuff. Now, I've been doing the 10 million story celebration thing, getting all my characters done for all the daily dungeons, and they're all done, and I got pretty much crap apart from the horse, which I was quite happy with. I don't know, like Leeching and that one you used on the Fury build, I can't remember the name of it. Heemjazz is the name of it. Oh, so you want something a little bit out there. Okay, I can work with that. It's not just a case of slapping a set on though, it has to make sense and it has to work. But I can make stuff work. Pretty much done with decon and shit because I don't have room for anything anyway. Let's get fire in the group. You got some nice eyeshadow. What the hell? Cannot find the player. Okay, he's logged out. He's switching, I think. Crew out here. Indeed. So you want it to be just as cool, just as sustainable, which is difficult because both of those sets give an 8% bonus, which is bloody massive. In fact, it's the highest you're going to get from any sets. Without sacrificing too much, I have to gain something else. Let's see what I can do. Probably be a bit flat though, VO and something else. I mean, VO and Celerity is quite interesting, of course, but and that was the point. But VO and every other stamina set's already been done. We'll see. Yeah, I'll make it work. I've been using your easy mag sort for a couple of days and I'm having a blast with it. Nice, Mohammed. How do you like it? Where have you been to? Dungeons, Maelstrom, Trials? It's a lot of fun. Ready, mate. Awesome. Promeister, thank you very much for subscribing. Captain Jack is on the rum. Welcome aboard. And of course, you just did 100k damage to our current Dragonborn, Bob and Weaving. Remember, if you kill him, you take his place. I have a friend who just paid someone to do VNA for him. His first run was 400k on the score. Wouldn't that be very suspicious? Suspicious is telling us that someone paid for it. They probably shouldn't have admitted that. You get banned for it. Who said hello? Someone said hello. Wasn't you. Somebody else. Didn't manage to do Halls of Fab trial. We end up dying. That will happen for a while. Social group invite. I love the new Darkness Red Mountain build. I was thinking using the sets together when DLC dropped, but I wasn't able to. No lucky drops and no money back then. You can still get them off the market. I can't do comms because I'm streaming. I'm pretty sure you know this, but... Oh, you do know. You just said hello in the stream a minute ago. It's 15 or 20. Everybody starts somewhere. I think people who pay are ruining the game for themselves, and the game is all about challenges. Yes, but some people also like to be handed achievements and then show off about them. That happens. Not necessarily the person in question, I just mean some people in general. Chrissy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I didn't get a score the first time. It took weeks. Indeed. Dungeons so far, working on getting my CP up for VMA and trials. Just wanted to say your builds are great, man. Keep up the great work. Thank you very, very much indeed, Mohammed. Hugely appreciated. And of course, you're more than welcome. Sean, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna have to dungeon find this fire because I don't know if anyone else is on. What's this? Nice. What are you on? A tank, I'm assuming. I mean, first time I have a score. Oh, I see. I think my first was like 7k. Losers need to do their own achievements. Group. What are we in? So that's a normal first of all. We're going to be farming this, so it's going to be on normal. Tank DPS, good. Social. Nope. Dungeon finder, specific. Fires after Iron Blood, so we're going to go farm it. Stig! Let me leave the queue. Stig boy. Invite to group. Iron Blood, that's what I'm farming. I didn't get a score either. 350k on the second run, 460 on the third one. I'm going for leaderboard for the easy sort. Get it done, man. Good job, Robert. The only thing I would pay someone to do is PvP to get cal drops, as I really hate PvP. Fair cop. Is tomorrow the last day for the reward boxes, or does it finish tonight? I believe it's tomorrow. Well, it finishes during the day tomorrow. Borbis, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. My first actual score was the day I completed it the first time, 230k or something like that. That's fucking awesome. Are you going to show your bow build? Eventually, yes. It's not actually finished. Well, the character's in pieces, but the idea and everything put together is finished. I just need to package it all in a video. But yes, very soon. Why can't I navigate my menus properly? There we go. As OP, my highest ever was 362. You'll get there. Takes practice. Is VMA a lot harder than standard, as I completed it today at 242, but don't know if VMA is worth trying yet at my CP. Of course it's worth trying, but it is a lot harder. That's the best advice I can give you, or best indication of what's to expect, I guess. VMA is nothing like normal Maelstrom, mate. Indeed, it's a lot harder. The mechanics are the same, but the amount of damage you take and the amount of damage you have to dish out is a completely different story. I do max for 90k weekly, still a dream. Depends on your class. I'm finally getting my visa tomorrow to stay in England. I won't be deported. Congratulations. Using Honda Swamp Raider at the moment. It's not bad in damage. I'm doing okay, but which one do you prefer? For the bow build, that one I can't announce yet because it's not finished. Once the video's out, then I can... Look at Santa. Look at him. Oh, my face. That is awesome. Are you on a Stamsork? Yeah, the Sorcerer scoreboard isn't split into Stamina or Magic, unfortunately, so there's a lot of Sorcerers. It's quite competitive. Ian, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Any thoughts on a mechanical? How the hell do you say that word? Acuity? I don't know how you say it. Or whatever it's called, indeed. You've spelt it right. I don't know how the hell to say it. I think the cooldown's a bit long, honestly, but that's just my opinion. Norman has 2 fucking walls on the platform. It's just not fair. I pay the salary of all ZOS employees to get 2 walls on vet. Indeed, love the content. Timo, thank you very much indeed. Please tell me that your bow build is a warden. Scott, I can confirm that it is. That's the one thing I can confirm. The rest of it is a secret. Do you play on an EU server? Yep, on there right now. Stig boys, queuing as our healer. We're on normal anyway, so it'll be fine. Although on normal, you're still susceptible to one-shots. Ah, I thought you were bringing him in. Never mind. I play on the EU server. I occasionally play on the NA server, and I also play on PC as well. Correct, Lynn, it is Santa. He's got a freaking reindeer as well. This is going to be the easiest farm ever. Be even easier if those trees weren't in the way all the time. Jingle bloody bells. Yep, yep. Nearly there, Len. Can't break 585 in VMA with a new DK setup. That's still nuts, though. Fucking 585. Dude, you need nerfing. That's insane. Confirming that it works, though. Look at this fucking awesome, very fun to play. Yes, yes, it is. Uh-oh, I pulled it. See that fire there? See how it didn't kill me for being a vampire? It's because I moved out of it. Perfect. 585k is nice. Surely got the lead. Got what? I'm not looking at the fire now. I'm looking at the screen. The chat. So you got to leaderboard. Yeah, definitely. Anything over 500 or even under 500 for a DK will be on the scoreboard. But 585 is probably top for his server, or quite close to. Why is the mammoth going into the corner? I'm tempted to say get good, but there's really no need. You're OP. Indeed. Oh, got a chest piece fire. New DK setup, murder of flyer. Murder of flyer. There was a typo when I first made it. Murder of fire. I put an L in there by accident. And the Patreon guys, Benedict included, because he's in there, thought it was a little twist of words on purpose. It wasn't. So I fixed that real quick. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Where's Stig going? That hurt. This is a new dungeon. It's a recent one, yeah. Stig boy. One shot. I kicked him from trial earlier by accident. I was trying to res, and this is what happens when you res. I highlighted this button while he was standing in front of me. Whoops. They need to move that. Different button. A Baz pull. Disclosure, I'm no healer. Indeed. Aaron, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't know why they have that button there, to be honest. It's not the first time I've done it. 590 is top for DK, so you're close. That's an insane score, to be fair. That's a lot of practice. This setup, by the way, you already know, Sean, because you've been in there, but you just run up and heavy attack stuff and just walk off again. Heavy attack dot, leave it to die. Heavy attack dot, leave it to die. Dodge roll a bit, carry on. It's really funny. Especially when the budgies come out. Yes, I know the crows. Whew. Is it possible to increase the damage of Red Mountain and Valkyrie procs from CPs? Yes, you can if you put your points into Elemental Expert. However, if you do that on a stamina DPS, you're going to lose your points of damage or your bonus to damage from your own CPs elsewhere, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. However, what you can do is put points into Master Arms, as I showed in the video, and that will also increase it as well because they're single target hits. So I've already got it covered in the CPs in the video. It is a lot of fun. That's the main point of it as well. It's not just viable, it's a shit ton of fun. Go to this target skeleton, throw this down, and then just stand still and fold your arms. Control will shake off your freaking desk. It's hilarious. Brian, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's really good in fights where you have to move around a lot as well, because you can just attach the dots to the target and all your props will fire off. Don't even need to chase it around. Whew. Here's synergy. Missed. So a similar setup with hundreds and fathomable on a Sork. Pretty awesome. Yep. That's not a similar setup though. That's just one of the 3 sets I'm using. I'm actually using 3 sets. What you mean is they utilised one of the newer sets. I'm going to be back. What? I'm going to go for a few minutes, be right back. No worries, dude. If you see me do anything stupid on the stream, like stop hitting stuff, that's because I'm reading. My screen is on the left. So if I die and someone puts don't look left, that's because that's what I did. Where's the thing? Oh, he's got it. No! Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Beastly. How you doing? How much will it cost me to do the beginner set? What's the beginner? I forget. Also, it depends on your server. When tank pulls boss away from your banner, feels bad. Honestly, basically, that kind of stuff you'll have to find out yourself, because it depends on the server. I couldn't honestly tell you what the current rate is for all that kind of stuff. The market changes all the time. It's just down to you as to which version of the 2 you want to use. Technically, one of them's free, because you can just go and farm it. You can do it on normal as well, you don't have to go on the vet. Oh, that will be cheap. That's a very easy to make setup. Just ask in local channel for someone to make it for you. If you've got the materials, they'll do it. Probably quite cheap as well. Just don't hit him and he'll die anyway. Boing. Just 3 trait. If you're on PC, I can make it. There you go. Robert's willing to give you a hand. Oh, the burning spellweave destro, however, that you're gonna have to farm. That doesn't have a price. It doesn't. It's not tradable. That's down to luck. Is it easy to do the dungeon? Yes. Are you guaranteed to get the drop? No, of course not. It takes time. You have to grind that out a little bit. Unless, of course, you're very, very lucky, like some people are, and you might get it first time. But I'm not gonna say you will, because it took me forever. I know that's frustrating for people, but if you've been here long enough, you know that I don't present my builds on PTS, regardless of the amount of testing I do on there. So all the gear I have on my builds are farmed myself, so I've already been there. So many procs on that build, man. Yep, 3. Robert's got you covered. I gotta help Zai farm something for that build. He did, that's very true. When I was farming the Vulcan Scoria, he got the stuff. Okay, I'll see you all next time. Sean, thank you very much for watching. See you again soon, man. Beer and cake in the chat for Sean, and of course, best of luck in Maelstrom. Smash that score, dude. It was a good set for Stam Templar, mainly for PvP. I'm running Viper now, but I don't think that is optimal. That's one set of a few that you could mix. Entirely up to you, to be honest. I can't give you a straight out build choice. There's way too much versatility in PvP to have one set above all. In fact, that's not how the game's designed at all. But a very popular one, I don't personally favour it, but a very popular one is the Bone Pirate set from Blackheart Haven, which is stupid recovery. But that's up to you. I personally don't use it. I can give you a DK build for PvP. I have one of those. Yeah. Unfortunately, Timo, that's a how long is a piece of string question. There's a lot of choices there. Kind of what works for you best. I don't have a build for that on my channel. I do have one for the DK, however. And that's stamina, which you could probably still utilize in some way or another. There's no harm. There's no reason why it wouldn't work. He's turned to stone already. Top 3 favourite dungeons in ESO. Banished Cells, although today I'm sick of it because I've been in there like 5 or 6 times already. City of Ash 2 and Imperial City Prison. We'll be changing some skills and passives, correct. Shit, I need to get behind the thing. My bad. That would have killed me on bet. I was reading the chat. Runes mechanics are best part of the dungeon, the rest parts are meh. Do you know what? I do actually like this as a dungeon as well. It's not on my list of favourites, although it's not far from it, because that boss is actually quite cool. I do like that one. I'll ask a friend of mine and see if he can make a 3-piece seducer set from Mag DK until I get ESO plus back. Fair enough. Although you don't need ESO plus to get the 2 sets on that particular build. aside from the beginner's option, because those dungeons are already in the game. Ignore the second I can. Okay, fair. Okay, what did I want? I gave up pledges today after trying to do Die for Us with 3 night blades that keep dying to mobs. There was no way we'd finish it. Indeed. Let's see what we got. I did get one of these. Oh shit. You put that in group chat, don't I? Link. Like Fungal Grotto, the last 2 times I've had goblins doing their adoring fanboy impressions and followed me everywhere. You get anything good in the mystery boxes? I had the mount, I've had a couple costumes, and I've had a stupid amount of Undaunted Plunder and Mimic Stones, which I'm not happy about. But I got the general stuff. Dragonstar Arena is ESO Plus needed. No, it's not needed. That's part of Craglorn. You don't need it at all. Do you get any more Iron Blood stuff? Sure I picked up some hands or something. No, I'm lying. I didn't pick up any hands. Some feats. And a weapon. I'm pretty sure that was a great sword, however. That was. Ruins Maztan's second boss every time I pug for that dungeon. Oh man. Indeed. Well, people don't know the mechanics of the boss. That's true. I gave up on Vet Tempest Island, and the last boss is a pain in the ass. The last boss is very simple, but a lot of people don't want to follow the mechanics. They want to just try and burn it. Basically, if the boss is here, this is the boss here, you need to stay really close to her. And watch out behind you, because all the smoke will just push you back in towards her. When she does her AoE, get out. When it's finished, get back in as soon as possible. If you stay out, she's going to Superman punch you in the face. Get in. Out for the AoE, in for the fight. Just watch out for the smoke, because if you're trying to go backwards and you get hit by the wind, it will just push you back in again and you die. That's pretty much it. It's a fairly basic fight, but things can go wrong really quickly. If you're still streaming Xynode, I'll come watch again. Until then, I'll see you later. See you later, BC. Thank you very much for watching. Bloodroot Vet is disgusting. It is. It's fun as far as dungeons go, but difficulty is on the high end. It's pretty rough. I don't know how many crystals you got, dude, so you might not even want this. You might want to farm for the different trait. You go again if you want, I don't mind. Okie dokie. Take the divines for now, fire. And we can always... Yeah, definitely, that's all I got for that. Apart from two-hander. So I make a short guide for boss mechanics for beginner players. I probably should. I did say I was going to do that a while back, but I've been really, really busy. What do you think of the one named... hang on, let me see. One named dungeon like Blackheart and Celine's Web, so they have no other dungeons under their name. You mean like the ones that don't have a part 1 and a part 2? They used to be considered the higher tier ones, which is pretty fun. They're still quite hard on normal. Not necessarily the enemies that you kill during the dungeon, but the last boss can be a pain in the ass, especially if he turns the healer into a skeleton. Thank you all the help. Really do enjoy all your help. No worries at all. You're more than welcome. Did vet City of Ash 2 for the first time, more or less successful. How is it more or less successful? Did you complete it? Go on, Santa. I think I need to appear more. The only dungeons I get random questions. Fungal and Crypt. They're super fun. Do you know what? Yesterday was like that. Fungal Grotto and Crypt of Hearts were appearing left, right, and center. My first ever run of Cradle of Shadows, did it on bloody vet. Never even done the normal one for some reason. Nice! I saw that in the guild chat earlier, that was quite funny. Stick boy is down! Oh my god, my feet ran out. Tried hard mode, but we were 3D in a tank. You can do it, but it's tricky. It depends on what type of DPS you guys have got. Because some can survive more than others, depending on their setup. He's hitting us from behind the tree. Cryptic Silver, thank you very much for subscribing. Captain Jack is on the run. Welcome aboard. And he just did 100k damage to our current Dragonborn. Bob and Weaving, I don't know if you're online or not, but you have been hit hard today. You're down to 2.5 mil. Remember, if you kill that Dragonborn, you take his throne, and then people have got to try and kill you instead. Is your guild free to join? Of course. Blackheart Haven has a soft spot in my heart. Yeah, indeed. It's a very, very cool dungeon. Kevin, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I believe you said hi up the top there, but I think I missed it. If you didn't? No, you didn't. Well, hello anyway. We died way too much, but it was completed. Then that counts. Perfect. Don't you dare run off. Wait, come back into the banner. Oh, wasted. I'm still in it, so that's fine. So still get the damage bonus. You're a vampire, right? Fire, no problem. Fire's not a problem. I have this, which mitigates damage. I block. I dodge roll. I move a bit. It's fine. And on Vass, I misform. Haha. Sneaky one. Count a dungeon run as successful if you don't have a nervous breakdown. Indeed. Spud, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Where's fire? I got some hands. If you want those. Someone pulled the mammoth, didn't they? Is that elephant going to hit me in the back of the head? Get it, fire. Whoa. Still want the Daedric trial, so many dungeons about no trial. Yeah, a Cold Harbor trial would be bloody awesome. The boss runs 2-man. It happens to me all the time. Yeah, it does. Tempest Island is the worst for that. You start your fight, you get all your stuff down, and then she just runs into the corner. You're like, what the fuck are you doing? You're supposed to block that. Oh, bugged. What are you let out of breath for? We were the one fighting the giant elephant. Laziness. Oh, he got the legs. Damn, it's impen. Unlucky. Like what Gotara, I can't tell you why. That's another one I have to try on vet. I avoid a lot of challenges in this game. Yeah, you need to try that on vet. People would stop leaving the DLC dungeons when they see someone below max CP. That'd be great. I can't get any sets for my tank. Do it on normal. T-Rex, not a mammoth. My mount is like a T-Rex, like a little tiny T-Rex crossed with a frog. Nice try. There, you can one-bang it, even on normal. What's your opinion on Outcast? I speak to Outcast, he's awesome. We will get Dwemer Trial. Next in law would be Daedric or Aelid. God knows. Oh shit. Yeah, a Daedric one would be awesome. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Like a giant Mega Jeff. Had a yesterday 300 CP tank for normal file creep. Had 2 left. People get too scared when they see lower levels. You should be scared when you see higher levels because they're usually the ones that have power level through Skyreach to get to the content quickly. Although you can get there beforehand anyway. Ooh, that hurt. The normal Maelstrom Arena with Easy Silk build at level 30, no CP. I have second account with level 700 plus characters that can't do that. So confirmed, it works, yeah? It's not easy. Well, the build is, but the Maelstrom isn't. It's a whole different ballgame when you go in there with that setup. It's made to be very, very simple. It's actually quite complicated if you figure out, well, I've explained it before in the videos, but how it actually all works and how it's all fit together. But how you execute it, it's very, very simple. Because all the work's done for you. Sure. Don't let them whip you either. They will kill you in one. Look at Firefly bouncing around the room. Santa got slapped. Oh, that hurt. Yuck. Good to hear then. 2 of my favourite YouTubers our friend. Maybe we could see a collaborative video. Would be awesome. And at the same time, what about Delta? He's back from quitting the game. I kicked him from Tainted Dragons because he was inactive for too long. He was in the guild for a long time. Then he quit the game. But yes, he is back. Yeah, we're different content creators. We do different things. T-Sork is awesome in Maelstrom Arena, but I still have a problem with Magicka tune in VMA. With that particular one or other things in general? Like other Magicka characters? The trick is your heavy attacks, you've got to finish them. You have a guild on PC? Yes. It's not huge at the moment because I'm not on there that much, but I'm working on it. I do have to go on there the next day or so anyway. I was on there this morning, but I was on mostly PTS. Oh, in general, yeah, they're not easy. It's all about finishing your heavies. Because sustain is a pain in the ass. No, you don't. Pick it up. If that wasn't obvious, there's 3 bosses. When they kneel down on the floor, you got to pick this up and deposit it in the light. 3 different ones. If you don't do it quickly, they'll enrage and they'll kill you. No! Don't leave my dots. Hold him there. Hold him there. Oh shit. Trying a no death run in VCOS, got voted to 150k health and the healer died. Never felt so disappointed in my life. To be fair, he was an excellent healer. Yeah, it's rough. That achievement is not easy, to be fair. Ah, shit. Did you pick it up? Go to the light. Go to the light. Uh-oh. I'll get it. Thank you. PMA leaderboard. 1 to 50 Sork on PS4 EU. Nice. Oh shit. We'll stand by for the viewers. Delta Cell plus Persona equals Flame mixed with Wheeze. Heavily awesome. That'll probably never happen because Delta has way more subs, hence I reckon he would be more interested. Who knows? We're all busy. Where's the ghosties? Oh, there you are. Why don't you use Ignis weapon? It gives major weapon damage buff. Is a 40% heavy increase better than it? For myself, yes. I use brutality on the potions and I gain 40% increase to my heavy attacks by default. So we're having that skill active. It's very, very strong. I don't need the other bonus because I get it anyway from my potions. Timo, thank you very much for subscribing. Captain Jack is on the run. Welcome aboard. And of course, you just did 100k damage to our current Dragonborn, Bob and Weavin. You are now at 2.4 million health. Kev, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Don't forget, people, you kill that Dragonborn, you take his place. It's up to you, Burke, but basically, if you don't have enough potions, you can't afford them or don't make them or just preference not using them, then of course you can use the major brutality on your own skills. But you will benefit from the increased heavy attack damage quite a lot if you can get away with it. You don't have to use this morph, but it is more damage, of course, if you utilize your heavy attacks, which you should. Screamer is his favorite drug. Something that has to happen. I've personally travelled to Elcos, kidnap him and bring him to your collab. If it comes to that, I'll sit in jail happily at least. Ah, I went to jump and landed right in front of me. Oh, wrong button. And if how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Whoa, try to get me then. Can't take the synergy. Give it, give it, give it. It's not gonna work. Deathbringer, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are farming Ironblood for Firefly today. Trap. Here comes Red Bull. Watch the window. Here he comes. Boom. Very, very cool, boss. These mostly HP stand pots, often in dungeons because of healers don't want to heal for some reason. You can actually survive really well on a stamina without a healer, depending on how you set yourself up. Especially if you're using Blood Craze and Bloodthirst. Very, very powerful skills. You need to go to Cyril for Vigor. Yeah, you kind of do need Vigor. No! Our other dude's dead. Don't you dare hit me, I'm trying to res him. Get off, get off, get off. Use! Survivability on stamina takes a lot of practice, put it that way. Shout. Oh, come on, I was behind the pillar. To be fair, from an economical standpoint and view, our class will both benefit, plus viewers happily, more subs, each other, also more donations, more viewers, and of course more weed money. I don't smoke weed. I quit smoking full stop like 5 years ago. Ooh! Got some crystals off the boss. See, they do drop in normal. Rare as hell though. Stam Sword hit 5200 weapon damage only with Surge. Something goes wrong. That's awesome. Is loading screen thing still happening in Cyrodiil, or is it already fixed? What I've seen of it so far, it's actually pretty good. I haven't had any load screens. Is it an add-on that changes the colours of the AoEs? No, I will show you where that is in just a moment. Once I sell some stuff so I can pick up these crystals. Go into options, go down to gameplay, look for the colours, friendly, enemy, and then you can test them as well and change the brightness of them and all that kind of stuff. Ryder, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm joking, bud, no pun intended. No, I know. Yes, it's an option. Been busy, I quit smoking and it's been quite a trail. I have good things to report on the effect of quitting. Good. I threw mine in the bin and didn't look back. Arms and Divines, if anyone has plus belt. Divines, maybe. Let me see. I did pick up hands and I did pick up a belt. That's infuriating, so that's no good. Unless, of course, you want to change the trait. I didn't pick up a belt. I didn't pick up anything else. Thought I did. Clearly didn't. Excuse me. Sorry, Santa, everything else. You know what? I nearly lost my tea then. Nearly spat it out. Cheers, Stig. My wallet loves me and my overall stamina is OP as hell. Of course. Increase your recovery rate as well when you exercise. Where am I going? He quit smoking, it's impossible. Life without coffee, ciggies in the morning, no life. It's bad. It was bad. I did smoke for quite a while and I quit. Threw them in a bin. That's it. Game over. Coffee on the other hand, that still happens. So does beer. Serves you right for kicking me at execute phase. I got you back in. And I did it without dying. Although I think I died shortly after. They shouldn't have the kick button. Where the hell is it? They shouldn't have the kick button here. But you move forward while holding res and you kick people. Stupid game. They should put it somewhere else, really. Ho ho ho. I think he must have all the stuff by now. Big fan of your known fuse build. I saw you pulled a 40.6 with a major fracture applied. Do you have to guess what your DPS would have been if it wasn't applied to the skeleton? No, because the reason it was applied is because I can apply it myself anyway if I use Noxus Breath, but I don't really use it. I use Caltrops instead with that build. And every situation you have a taunt off the tank, unless of course you're solo. And every single test that Magicka people do, they do with Elemental Drain. They'll tell you it's for the recovery, which in most cases it probably is, which is telling you they can't sustain. But it's a debuff as well. It's exactly the same debuff. It's a major breach and we need major fracture. So to make tests balanced, I always make sure that every stamina or every Magicka test has the tank's equivalent of a taunt applied. So that was the purpose for that. I decided to simply quit cold turkey. I want to be able to run about with the kids while they are still kids, so I quit. Yeah, pretty much the same. Good for you and well done indeed. How long ago did you quit? Did he say yes? Oh no, he did say yes. Dungeon finder. Let me sell some stuff when we get in there first. Vet. No healer. Nope, not happening. Insane, how you doing? Welcome back. And honourable mentions on its streams. Thank you very much. October 4th. Oh, so recent. Nice. The hardest, do you know what? I quit on the spot. I threw them in the bin. But the hardest time after then to keep it up in the first few weeks was actually if you go drinking. But your first couple aren't too bad. You get to about 3 or 4, you start thinking you need a cigarette. But if you get past that hurdle, you're good. One month is not so recent in my mind, indeed. It's habit more than anything. Same as if you retail is the worst. If you work, not necessarily retail, actually outside jobs as well. If there's anywhere where you get an opportunity to have a sneaky fag break, you do. Then when you quit, you can't do that anymore. So you wonder what to do instead. You'd be surprised how much time in the day you actually have left by not doing that. Never much of a drinker, but fried chicken has that effect on me. Fried chicken and cigarette? I don't get it. Christina, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. This dungeon finder's busted. What's going on? I've got a question. Is it okay to run full seducer till I get burn and spellweave pieces? I need 4 burn and spellweave. It's entirely up to you, dude. Use whatever works for you until you get what you need. I heard you have to replace the habit with something. For example, eat candies instead of cigarettes. No, that's false. Although some people do. And they end up eating loads and loads of food. We got one at the moment, Christina. We had some dude in there and then I just did Dungeon Finder, so I'm pretty sure we got one. But if he drops out, sure. Hey, it didn't work. Or did it? It did work. You're on the last boss. That makes things easier. Maybe we'll get a shield. Oh, actually, why am I running? Port of Apology. Let's use it. Kit Kats replace smokes. How come you doing Falkreef? Farming Ironblood for Firefly. It's the best way to quit. I'm a long time smoker. I threw them in the bin. That's it. I tried in the past kind of dropping them one at a time, bit by bit by bit, easing off it. It doesn't work because you're still doing it. Depends on the person though. And willpower. And being stubborn. Stubborn part worked for me. Okay, one more. When I get excuse me, I'll be live streaming while I run around looking for lore books and sky shards. I kind of have some parts to your builds on both bars, on my bars, so I don't get copyrighted for using yours. No, you can use it. It's there to help. Use it. Just tell them where you got it from. You need a reason to stop. That's very true. If you've got a reason to, rather than you just want to, or you just think you should. Yeah, this is your dungeon. Balls. Disband. If you still like doing it, you won't quit. Don't understand how hard and how many times I tried to quit. In the same month, I tried more than 11 times. How do you try 11 times in 1 month? Do you wake up in the morning and say, today I quit, and then get to lunchtime and you go, do you know what, stuff it. Yeah, same can be said for anything. It's true. Group. Leave group. This is going to put us in a freaking queue cooldown, isn't it? Give yourself a reason to quit rather than you just think you probably should. Lots of people think they probably should. Find yourself a valid reason. You slow down, you get out of breath too quick, health issues, whatever, anything like that. there's some incentive for you to kind of knock on ahead. Even if it's not drastic, even if it's just a little bit. It's like, oh, you wish you could run more than 10 feet without running out of breath. Or go up the stairs without having a fucking fit. Vaping was easy for me. There you go. Some people like to do that. But then you've got to be really careful with that, because some people have the really strong stuff and they might as well just carry on smoking anyway. You have to do it bit by bit. I've seen some people quit quite successfully with those, and I've seen other people just take up that as a habit instead. You can't see the point of not smoking and feel moody and angry if you don't smoke. That's because you are currently going through the transition of not needing the nicotine from the cigarette, because your body is producing what you need instead. It takes a little while. Need a ninja for the 4th. I'm swapping characters. 2 minutes. No worries. Christina can come in then. Yeah, you're supposed to, Kev, but I know a lot of people that don't. Juliana's good for the mag sock you made a month ago. If you don't have the right sets, sure, why not? I've been following your builds for a while now and I really enjoy them, but recently I saw that you are a great artist too. Check it out on his website. Thank you very much, Mark. Yes, that is in the description. There's a link to a portfolio and I think a store that might be on there. I didn't even check. Put it in there a long time ago. Yes, it is there. So, doctor, psychologist, and leader of Dragon Knight Pact, helping others. I appreciate your help, mate. You're welcome. Helps to have a little bit of life experience, otherwise we'll have nothing to talk about, will we? Have to talk about scamps all the time, how they keep chasing after bosses and fucking up trials. Is there an app that will show me the lore books and sky shards, or will I have to go and Google it because I don't got Meteor? Is there anything else I could replace in a light on the Meteor? What you're doing at the moment is you're tearing something apart before you fully understand it. Put whatever you've got on for now, farm what you need, and then put it together bit by bit. You're kind of at the very beginning stages where you are starting to go into a build. If you don't have everything in place just yet, don't worry, you can put it in as you go. Don't try and break it before you've got it. What skills are you running? I'll show you. Build video is... What the hell did I call it? There you go. Ah, thank you very much, Christina. You don't have to hard mode for skin, do you? No, just complete it on vet. Yeah, it's the murder one, Christina. That one. There are add-ons, Beastie, but I'm pretty sure you're on console. I could be wrong. If you're on console, you have to Google it. And if you're not, then yes, there are add-ons for it on PC. Invite fire. Who said hello? Someone said hello. Ah, Guy Pelosi did. Hello. Social guilds. Roster. We're looking for divines. Not if you're doing that one though. You're looking for sturdy on the small, reinforced on the large, but that's entirely up to you. Depends if you want to use the same setup or not. Ah, there he is. He's in the chat. Christina is not online. No, using an app for the phone. I don't know many of the apps, to be honest. I just use Google. Dolphy for the little books, but some of those are a little bit out of date. Most of them are correct though. They've moved some stuff recently. Logging in. Okay. Oh no! Have I crashed? Whoo! That was a close one. Let me know when you're in. Oh, I need to make some pots. Oh, got this today. Yes! Check him out. Tiny, tiny, fat T-Rex crossed with a frog on fire. See? This I put on Twitter today already. 20 crates in, and I finally got one. About to tank Vet Hellride City for the... Oh my god, my controls could die. Tank Vet Hellride City for the first time on a Warden. Any heavy attack mechanics I need to look for? Yes. Watch out for his channel and swipes, they really hurt. Lolox, thank you very much for subscribing. Captain Jack is on the run. Welcome aboard. And you just did 100k damage to our current Dragonborn. Bob and Weave, and you are now at 2.3 million. You are in trouble. Get out of there, man. It's Crush Root, not Elden Ring. Indeed. T-Rex still looks better than my hot bear. This is awesome. Got bored of my Standblade after 2 months of playing it as a main. Now I have a Magsork. Oh, at CP level. I'm loving the harder difficulty of Standblade again. Nice. Do dogs do heavy attacks? No, they're okay. Are you on the left side? If so, just hold all the dogs together. Keep them blocks. Watch out for the enrage mechanic because they hit a bit harder. Watch out for the warrior's channel and swipes. They really, really hurt. Or his flurry, if you like. And when he throws his shield at the group, there's your opportunity to heavy attack him. Be careful, though. You got the Wolf Atronach. Nice. Yes, it was 20 crates. It was my last one. I got quite lucky with the last one. I honestly thought I wasn't going to get anything. Do you only stream as DK? No, I have 12 maxed characters and 2 smaller ones on this particular server, and I use what I can when I can. At the moment, I'm on the DK. I can't play them all at once, unfortunately. And of course, I'm on it all the way through the day, making videos and tests and stuff and all the rest of it, so a lot of the stuff you don't actually get to see. I'm going to find the trait change option handy. Yes. Yes, for my PvP build, I think I trait changed 4 or 5 different things. Ah, that's what I'm looking for.
Can I help you?
I really don't want that. Oh, I didn't check this. This is going to be really disappointing, but we're going to check anyway. I don't need all that kind of stuff. Iron Blood bow in sharpen. Of course it would be, wouldn't it? Boo. Dump it. Why did I choose to play on NA? What was I thinking? I could stalk you all day with my noob DK. I have a guild on the NA server as well. 30 on and reinforce on large pieces. Or I will change trait. Fair. Dungeon Finder specific. We have a 3-minute cooldown. That's fine. 3 minutes isn't very long. We can sell stuff. Hey, it's me again. Don't know if you remember me telling you that I had been kicked from 57 guilds. Yeah, I remember. Well, now it's 61. Oh my god. I mean, really, no one can handle a little troll these days. 61 guilds. Wow. You've been busy. Excuse me. What's your top 3 characters? I get asked that a lot, actually. Probably the Stam DK, the Magsork, of course, and the Immortal Warrior, the tank. It's probably not even true. They're all really, really fun, but they're the 3 I use the most. Well, at least now, anyway. How you managed to get kicked 61 times? That is a record. Vortex, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Gotta spend all your money on bubble wrap these days. Yep, yep. Feels like people have different opinions of little trolling. What little trolling means. Yeah, probably. Oops, didn't mean to do that. We have to play for fun, right? True. You do. Don't need that, or that, or that. Or health pots. I was making potions, wasn't I? That's what I was doing. I don't need that because I've already got what I need. Don't need infuriating. There's an app for a phone called ESO app. You can track lore books and sky shards plus motifs. It does cost like $1 or $2 though. Nice, very helpful indeed. Insane, maybe that'll help you. People are bad. Okay, I'll make some potions and then we can go again. ESO Wiki is free. That's very true. Is it up to date? They're usually pretty good with it. There's a dude here a few days ago, Oliver I think his name was, who has been kicked too many times. I think I need him in my life right now. He's probably here. You mean Moss? Yeah, his name's Ollie on YouTube. Well, that's his actual name. And that's true, he has been kicked from many guilds. Yeah, he took a liking to Cam. Can't log in. Strange. Complete all the lore books and sky shards plus all the missions with ESO Wiki. Nice. So why do you carry so much soul stones? I've been curious about that for a while. I just accumulate them over time. Or gather them over time, I guess. Xynode attempting to use your noob stam DK build. Fingers crossed I don't butcher it. Cynic, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You won't butcher it. You'll be absolutely fine. Also, there's a newer one, which is probably just as easy to obtain the stuff. It's a lot of fun. Either one of the two works just fine though. Dungeon Finder, are we allowed back in now? Yes. Just hitting 290 CP, nice. 70k rotation is simple. Which one, mine or in general? Because I've got like 3 different rotations depending on the build. Start from scratch, probably end up trying both before max level. Nice. Baz, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Nightbot was a little slow then. What do we need? Fire, I didn't even remember. Excuse me. Just parts in general, fair. Wanting it for something simple so I can actually get to max level and start working on CPs. Gotcha. How to work your CS while Mr. Stream. No worries. How's everyone this evening? Pretty good. Pretty good. We're farming for Santa's Iron Blood stuff. There he is. Enjoy my Templar healer more than my DK tank. 510 CPs and 180 inside of 3 months-ish playing casual. Not bad. Why did I double cast Caltrops then? That was dumb. Got a belt. Oh, Santa, where's my fucking bike? No, not out of the banner. Block. Doing a build using Iron Blood. I've already got one. There you go. You don't watch the videos, do you, Cam? I've been watching your streams for a while now, trying to use the easy sort of build farmers by the cards jewelry. Nice, Packer. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's the farming going? Some people have been really lucky with that, and others not so much. Do you have an NA guild? Yes, I do. I'm pretty sure I invited you before. I could be wrong. See more PvP builds. There was one a couple of days ago. Right there. There's a couple more PvP builds coming actually. A couple of updates. Game really won't let me log in. I'm starting to feel. That's not. What are you on? PC, Xbox, or PlayStation? Oh shit! One shot. Tons of gear, but none of the jewelry or the void stuff. Gotcha. You can go Net's jewelry instead if you want. You can mix and match. As long as you've got 5 and 5 on the front bar, you're all good. See, I told you, they can still one-shot you on normal. I walked into that one. And that. Oh, you on PS4? You don't think they're having any issues? That's another thing you see a lot of people doing, by the way. They get hit and they run away. There's nothing wrong with dodge rolling back and getting straight back in, because then you don't move the enemies out of their spot. But if you run off, they're just going to hit you in the back. Don't do it. I'm just about to ask if you could swap the next jewelry and have spider gear. Would that still work? Yes, it would. Yep. Wonder if missed for more work on Dumb House. Technically, yes. Although you wouldn't really need to. Just get out of it. It's not very a very large area. Corrosive armor works. Just got spell power cure for my Templar. Hit it and if we're looking for a set to complement it. Sanctuary Mending or Twilight. Yeah, pretty much. Standard stuff. Oh, I see. Like it does in VAS. Yeah, of course it does in VAS. For vet, yeah. But, it's not that hard to avoid. The only one that's tricky is the shout, because sometimes he does it a little fast. Still requesting increase assault and siege tree because I just got AP from mission as a reward. There are some missions that you can pick up from the boards, and they do give you AP. That's not specifically a quest line though, that's kind of repeatables for killing people, that kind of stuff. Oh, the shout is what you're referring to. No, that's a one shot. Can I join your NA guild? Yes, of course. Send me a PSN message saying reminder alongside which server you're on, and I will invite you as soon as possible. Usually after the stream. Why void stuff and not spider cart stuff? Either works absolutely fine. The reason I say void stuff is because that one drops specifically from a certain target with the trait that the build requires. So if you're lucky and you do get it to drop, it will be guaranteed to be the trait you're after. Trying something in meta like combat physician. Combat physician works. Also, there's one in here, Drogger's Rest. Very, very nice set. Matt was using it for a while on healer. Really solid for stack ups. Yeah, I know what you mean, Lynn. If you're thinking none, then that's when you need to start looking elsewhere for other stuff rather than what is already being used. And then try and utilize it. Like that grip ability. Yeah, it's really cool. Is there any talk about a new class upcoming future updates? There isn't, but of course, well, they haven't said yes or no, but we're all anticipating or hoping, I guess, for a necromancer. We all want it. Zos knows we want it. The spider cart stuff earlier today, so fingers crossed the voice stuff will drop soon. Yep, yep. What staff was it, Packer? What type? If that was a lightning staff, you can just transmute it and change the trait. Unless you've already got the trait that it comes with, which gets you good. Mixed Droggers with Bogdans, it works really great. It does indeed. Very, very strong setup. We need a class change before new class. I'm surprised they haven't got that, to be honest. You got an infused lightning staff. Dude, trait change that to sharp and you're done. You don't need to go farm and void staff. You're done. Fucking awesome. Found a chest. Nice. Ninja stick. How the hell did you see that? Oh, why they don't consider it? I don't know. Every other MMO has an option to race to class change in some way or another. Not all of them, but a majority of them do. This is the only one I've seen a race change. Never seen that before. Yeah, get the Maelstrom Staff Packer. This makes a huge difference. But you can run it without. Of course, you can farm the Maelstrom weapon without it. You don't have to catch 22 it and have it to farm it. That's the only one he's got, Benedict. Hence why alter it. And the back one should be charged. So mad you're not allowed to alliance change. I think they should. Well, you can just make another character. I think they should make it so that the account has a one-time option of you choose your alliance for your entire account, and that's it. For anyone that's already playing. Anyone who's not already playing should pick from the beginning and stick to it. And we're not allowed to make them for any other alliances. Then that would balance out the map flipping crap in Cyrodiil. Exchange is pointless in my opinion. Why have alliance anyway? Yep, yep. It's to pick a side in Cyrodiil. Well, if you pick the side, stick to it. Why do you really need to switch? No reason other than to flip the map and sell Emperor. Yeah, that's true. You could just keep farming the void stuff. Although some people have farmed it like 40 times plus and not seen it, which is strange. But still, you want to charge on the back. On NA server currently in Elderry. My friend just got 500k on the first VMA clear. I call bullshit. Yes, they are experienced already. Or somebody else paid. Somebody else did it for them. You're not going to get 500k on your first ever clear. Probably let you choose multiple to balance the numbers, otherwise AD would have a lot more people than EP or DC. Not necessarily. I mean, they can do that by limiting the server size, like per team. It didn't cause a problem in other MMOs, so they've got no excuse really. Found the void staffs a lot and ended up with Nexus staffs instead. He did, that's very true. The Duff Ice Comet. Queued for dungeon, got group, couldn't travel because it said instance was full. Got them to kick me, still have a 15-minute penalty, fucking game. Indeed. If that happens, just change from one zone to another, then try and enter again. Basically, it's a lockout period where someone has been kicked and it still counts as though they're still in the dungeon. If you're in the middle of Gratwood and that's not working for you, travel to Auridon or somewhere else completely different. Not just another way shrine in the local area. Completely different location. And that usually fixes it. So just travel to your house or something, that works. Oh, you did? No idea then. Got a voice stuff yesterday, now I need to make my coil stuff charge. Nice! I know they got someone to do it just a few days ago. They said they gave up. So, yep, that confirms that they did get someone to do it for them. Which they need to be careful with because they get banned.
My father, Yars Juromor, is dead. But Valkyrie lives another
Seeing you
day.
got Dark Shaman too. The amount of duels requests I've had since wearing it is weird. I think I just got banned for no reason. I'm sure you've said that before. Why do you keep getting banned? Nobody gets banned for no reason. He's one of your video builds. Yes, I am. This one right here. I always use video builds because they're my builds. Got a necklace. You're not going to want that, I don't think. Tried numerous times, had 10 minutes left before re-queue, so waiting 5 minutes at least. Not good. You don't want that either. Definitely don't want the shoulders because you'll be using a monster set. Ah! Aha, I did get this. Trait's not awesome, but that's all I got so far. Just said got booted from the server. Yeah, that's not bad. Are you using a costume? Yes. 2 different pieces actually. The Warden costume from Morrowind and the new Rebreather thing from the Crown Gems. This 511 allowing me to do set on Bogdan. There's my monster set on the Templar Healer. Interesting. Loving this game, they're just feeling lost at times. Too much content to choose from at level 41. There's a lot of content to choose from. There's a lot of stuff to see and there's a lot of stuff to do. Don't listen to people telling you there's only one way to do things because there isn't. Enjoy it. Rock and roll, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. ESO has been lagging in general. Yesterday a guild Group DC'd 4 times in a dungeon, just kicked the whole group. Yesterday was having some problems, yeah. Today doesn't seem to be too bad, although I probably just jinxed it. Mind you, Stig did crash earlier. Ryan crashed earlier. I think that was it. We had 2 crashes today in our trial anyway. Sneaky arms indeed. Oh, cookies. Radio found on PC got all more reliable and stable over time of the event. The event's not been too bad for crashes, if I'm honest. Been in a lot of dungeons, a lot of dungeon finders, a lot of different groups, and it hasn't been that bad. I think I had some issues yesterday, but in general, I've not had any consistent crashes over and over and over and over. Did freeze twice yesterday, but the rest of the time it's been okay. But I think the server was having some issues yesterday. A lot of people got kicked out at once. They were doing something. Crashed 3 times today, bloody hell. On PC? Nice try. Get off me, thank you. I'm only on PC. Of course you are, you're in Ninja Cakes. ESO is far more stable than many other MMOs. Ooh, you wouldn't have said that the last couple of weeks or so. Generally, it's pretty good. There are some awkward bugs, but there aren't too many crashes in comparison to others. But we did have some bad load screens when it came to the Clockwork City release. Although they did roll back on that recently. Yeah, my own experience from that as well is PC is actually pretty stable. But then that depends on your system, doesn't it, as well? Not just the servers. If you're running minimum requirements, then you might struggle sometimes. If you're pretty well optimized and haven't got everything on absolute maximum to try and fry your computer, then maybe it runs just fine. CNA have not noticed any lagging during the event at all, to be honest. Fair. Arizona is yet another one of my ninja visits. By now I think you know what I'm going to say. But I'll say it anyway. Good luck with the stream and the dungeons. Take care. Gustav, thank you very much for joining and see you again soon. I think there's a bug with Boundless Storms. What's the bug? I don't think there is any with it, but the problem I had recently on PC was the Dungeon Finder break, and yeah, they've been a bit buggy. Oi! Actually, I don't agree. Every update plus 20 gig and most time laggy on PS4. You want a Pro or a normal one? Good to see you playing the game. Just dropping by. Josiah, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So I started a dungeon and I got aggroed. In an aggroed NPC from the end of the dungeon. No lie, every add-in spindle clutch got pulled to us from the tigs. That's not normal. Oh dear, oh dear. Normal PS4. I don't know. Maybe a hard drive's full. It's having some issues. We do have bugs in here, so especially on console, of course. But to be always laggy, hard to tell. What is hitting me? Having 2 dungeons so far, Spindle Clutch and Dark Shade. Yeah, that's not normal, Cam. I've not had that ever. I have never seen that before. So maybe it's your end. If not, report it. That sounds like it's quite funny. You should spec for a tank and turn the skill on. Just tank every single thing in the whole dungeon at the front door. Console updates are always vastly larger than PC updates due to having to replace the game client on the console rather than just a patch. There you go. Which is why when I got a patch for Clockwork City on PC, it was tiny, and when I got it on console, it was freaking huge. PC update Clockwork City was about 7 or 8 gig with a third of the console size. Yeah. For Temper Tank, can you suggest any heavy armor sets? Anything that allows you to tank the way you want to tank. You want loads of health or resists or debuffs or whatever, you've got lots of different options, to be honest. That's how long is a piece of string, to be fair. We could be here for quite some time. What sort of tank are you trying to be? I do have some builds for the DK. You can transfer them onto the Templar, although the skills would be different. You got an easy one there, and then you got an immortal one right there, or the Atronach, which is a Warden build. Again, you'd have to adapt it to your class, but the sets will work just fine. In my opinion, they will make more customer. Need to solve the lag issue somehow, at least on NA. We'll see. Blitz, you're back. You do VMA runs for people? No, because that's a bannable offense. You're not allowed to account share. That is against the ESO terms and conditions. Yep, it's in the EULA, you're not allowed to do it. VMA is solo content, correct. Stick Boy found another chest. What's a bannable offense? Sharing accounts, you're not allowed. Health tank. Any of those three, Ryan, will help you with that. Nearly the end of the latest event. Has it been good for the game? I'd imagine so. It's not awful. My luck has been pretty bad, but the event's fairly fun, I guess. Share play isn't bannable. That's not the same as sharing an account. You're not allowed to log in as somebody else. However, that may be slightly frowned upon because there is a rule about sharing accounts, so who knows? That's a grey area as far as MMOs are concerned. Are you allowed to log in as somebody else? No. Are you allowed to share play on the PlayStation? You shouldn't be able to, but that's kind of You'd have to ask us about that one. It's a feature on the PlayStation, but it does conflict with their rules. I know a lot of people who made 9 accounts during the free trial to have their private guild banks, so that is that an offense or is that just cheeky? That's cheeky. That's not breaking any rules. Xynode, how long did it take you to get all the lore books and Sky Shard? You asked me that in on one of my videos earlier today, and I answered with how long is a piece of string? Because quite honestly, that's the most honest answer I can give you. It depends on how much time you put in. If you stick to it and just go for it, you can do it quite quickly. But if you do it over time and pace it, it could take you days. What do I do with transmute crystals? You change the trait of your gear or weapons or armor or whatever to your desired trait if you have it researched already. Someone gives you their password so you can do the hard content for them. That is bannable. Yes, of course. Yeah, that's called account sharing. You're not allowed. I think even people letting you in your household play on your account is still breaching there because they reckon they're losing out on customers. Yeah, a bit of a grey area again. Games can choose to allow it or not. I've tried share playing other games that couldn't, so they could stop it if they wanted to. Yeah, they could. But then they could also just say, do you know what? It's in the rules, we said you can't. So you can't really win on that one. It's a risk. You should be allowed because it's a feature of the PlayStation. But because their rules were there in place before the PlayStation allowed you to do that, it depends if you want to get banned or not, I guess. Sure, there's a post about it on the forum somewhere. When you get 50 transmute crystals, you can use them to change a trait on a piece of armor or weapon. Correct. People like you, Zai, perhaps you are timed. You are time committed, if nothing else, but new players, broken dungeon finder, rubbish rewards. Don't think it's given enough incentives. I don't know which way you want to look at it, to be honest. I spend a shit ton of time in this and my luck is awful, so of course I'm going to be pissed if I don't get what I want. Newer players probably have done like 1 dungeon a day for the last few days and had some really bad stuff. I've done 12 and still had really, really bad, so I feel their frustration. PSO was a game shareable. Would you get banned? Because you aren't sharing accounts, just the entry to the game per se. You're asking the wrong person. Ask us. I've got to go to work. Have a good stream, and may our Jesus bless you all. See you later, Cam. Thank you very much for watching. Beer and cake in that chat. You're crossing the line between opinions and asking me actually what the rules are. That, as far as it's concerned, you are going to have to check with us. I can't definitely confirm it. We can obviously decide for ourselves what we think should be fair, but you're going to have to ask them. I'm sure there's a forum post about it somewhere. There's no way people haven't brought that up before. It's a game. Games are meant to be fun. The event has not been fun. Problem is, if you say your little brother used your account and he's a bit naughty, you claim innocence is the right to ban you. Grey area to be sure. Well, again, same thing, isn't it? They could just say, well, you're not supposed to share your account, and you did. Depends how harsh they want to be with it. Same applies, though. I'm not Zosh. You're going to have to ask them. Ninja, indeed. There is a forum post for everything, correct? No, don't freeze. Oh, weapons charged. Ran out, that's all. Iron Blood Inferno staff, why do you exist? Hold up, need to let cat in. 1 second. Stupid cat never makes his mind up whether it wants to be in or out. Fire, I have a belt and it's infuriating. If you want it. Oh, you got one as well. So you got a lightning staff, you got an inferno staff, and I got an inferno staff as well. Fire got a shield. Holy shit, that's good. Really, really nice, Fire. Wow, that's a really nice way to end the channel. Everybody say goodbye.
Humiliation.
Just need a necklace. Then my easy stalk is complete. Nice. Yeah, really good shield.
How may I serve?
I'm dumping that on principle. That wasn't your mouth that got kicked. That was the other one. Who decided it was really cool to come onto a stream and swear at everyone. Because that's what all the cool kids do. Oh, I didn't open the box yet. Someone was grounded and got hold of the Wi-Fi code. Whoops. Best traits for tanking. No such thing as best. I have mentioned this to you previously though. Still rate the Iron Blood set. Of course it's on one of my builds. What, dirtbag? Indeed, yeah, there's always one. Need a door bouncer in this place. Running an Iron Blood shield because the second leeching just won't drop. It's quite rare. Keep all the rejects out. Indeed. You're gonna get them. What can you do? Yep, I use it. Of course I still rate it. It hasn't changed. It's exactly the same. You'll hear a lot of people shout next patch and use that as an excuse to roll back on what they've said in the past. Or to find something good that hasn't changed. Don't worry, it hasn't changed. It's exactly the same as it was before. It's just as good as well. If you mix it with the right stuff anyway. I believe one of you needed to do City of Ash. I think 2 of you did actually. Took a break from videos for a while, but I'm back and hitting the thumbs. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Parasol's back. Especially since you now have 9.5k subs. Almost, yep. No such thing as best, but invigorating is best for nothing. Making a stand, DK, thanks to you. Awesome, Ryan. Which one are you making? I got all the pieces, but not in the right traits, so we can do other stuff if you guys want to change traits. Awesome. City of Ash. Excuse me. When you get 10k subs, will there be shinies? Yes. Yes, there will be. I did note that the tank is set from Creative Shadows. It looks as though it's replaceable, respectable utility. Yes, it is. Yes, it is indeed. Invigorating is absolute bullshit. Ryan, thank you very much for subscribing. Captain Jack is on the run. Welcome aboard. And you just did 100k damage to our current Dragonborn. Dragonborn at the moment is Bob and Weaven. He is now down to 2.2 million health. If you kill him, you take his throne. Now that I can say I've been with the channel since a couple hundred. You have actually, that's very true. Since the beginning. City of Ash. Journal. Dungeon Finder. Specific. We got 1 or 2. We'll go 1. 2. We'll do 2. One first, then 2. I don't care. One or 2. If you use Invigorate, it increases your DPS by 3k. I think he had 600 when I started watching. You're probably right. Rock and roll, that's a joke. He's been here for a very long time. He's just taking the piss out of it. And you've been a couple streams together. That's true. I need the classes. Okay. Specific. Go. Someone declined. I declined as well. Shit. Thought it was called infuriating. It is. That's exactly what it is. Why is this stupid dungeon find not working? Who's the healer? Christina is. We don't actually have a healer, by the way. That was a lie. Gonna have to jump on and farm new stam DK stuff. Have you seen this one? There's the link for you. It's nuts. Really strong and really, really fun. Oh, the Nern fused? Yes, that's very, very powerful. That's well, this is my main, of course. It's the same character, but with that particular gear setup, it's what I generally use for everything. Although this one's kind of really, really fun. Scoria 1 platform, you reckon? I'd have to change out for that. Still need a harvester mount. No, we need one hung up on the ceiling. If you're watching the stream, you can see me using murder build. I'll see him using the murder build. Yes, of course, that's exactly what I'm doing. Don't you stam DK. I main a healer, but the DPS is so tempting. It's advanced, but it's bloody strong. It's one of the longest dungeons in the game, but very popular against Falcon, Scoria Helmet on vet mode. Yes, yes, I know. I'm wearing Falcon Scoria now. Why did I double tap Vigor then? Stig's on it. I didn't even notice Stig's on a Nightblade. Nice. He's fast too. It's really good self-sustain. Yes. If you know how it works. So I understand Sork would very be viable instead of Scoria. I did mention in the video that it misses all the time. Or it can miss all the time. Then you got a massive cooldown. I mean, you can use it if you want, but that's not the purpose of the setup, but it's entirely up to you. It's not going to hurt you, let's put it that way. It's not going to be a massive DPS increase either. The one piece obviously benefits for max increase to your weapon damage, which will, of course, benefit slightly to your skills and more for your lights and heavies. But the proc isn't any stronger than 2 procs of Falcon Scoria with the same or similar time for the procs themselves. And it can miss. Falcon Scoria never misses. And it gives you more health. The good thing about the Sork or that particular stam sork, is that you're really, really fast. You're running around from one enemy to the next, to the next, to the next. You don't have to focus on looking straight at the enemy, which is why Vulcan benefits so much on that particular fight, particular build, sorry. So if you mix live wire and leeching, would that increase the heal that the leeching gives you? No. Well, hang on. Has it got any healing received on it? Because I forget. If it has, then yes. But you can do that from any other set that does that as well. Like even hits when your target is already dead. That's very true. You know, big, high-based person are you? Do you just love DK? No, I have classes of all types. I just don't show a lot of the Nightblade stuff because he's kind of in between two builds at the moment. I try not to show stuff half done, because then you just get know-it-alls on the streams telling you everything that you already know. Not you, other people. That happens quite a bit. Leeching is a pain in the ass to get, though being an ICP after all. There's a couple pieces that aren't too bad. I mean, the shield comes from the quest, so you can get that quite easily as long as you complete it on either normal or vet at level 50 plus, preferably 160 plus for your champion points, of course, so you can use it no matter what level you are. And the sword is Lord Warden's loot at the end as well, if you're lucky. So it's not too bad, but the rest of it is a bit of a pain. It's just down to luck. Bonus spell or sun, which one do you prefer on a mag DK? Bonus spell weave. Lots and lots and lots and lots of testing for that setup. Check it out, you might like it. You got all in almost 3 runs, that's pretty good actually. The upside is you can farm it on normal, of course, if you're just after the armor pieces. And then just upgrade them. Unless of course you want the jewelry, in which case you don't actually have to do the dungeon, you can just buy key fragments and open up the chests. Oh, come on, I hit her that time. Don't you dare uppercut me. Need the purple leeching ring for the build. In which case, key fragments. Unlock the chests. Where is he? There. He got pulled in. For the base sets, I prefer always on sets rather than proc sets. Don't like rely on RNG to get the benefit. Depends what you're using. Depends what you're using. I have a lot of very, very flat 0 proc sets, but setups. But I also have some that utilize the crap out of others. I would recommend trying it before you think it doesn't work. It's very, very strong. And it fires off a lot because you're always taking the damage. It's all on the channel anyway. Matt, put the immortal for me real quick, will you? If not, I'll type it after this. Yeah, there are some that can be proc reliably, correct. Everything has an element of luck in it anyway. Even a crit. So, if you have a certain amount of crit chance, then you're relying on your chance to decide whether you do or don't crit, just like a proc set. Some are worse than others, however, of course. Ah, you got it for me. Thank you very much. There you go. Check that one out. You might like it. Fire's using it at the moment, or he's using a variation of it. He's very hard to kill. Oh. merchant, he says. Oh, you've got it already, okay.
Yes.
I still didn't open that box. Don't need that. I've got a gold one somewhere. And you didn't need that, did you? Awesome. Oi! This one usually tries to uppercut me. Nope, he's on fire this time. There we go, straight for me. Ah, you got him. Wrong ultimate, never mind. Can you join Ninja Cakes on the NA server? Send me a PSN message saying reminder and alongside which server you're on, and I always do the invites after the stream, because otherwise during it can get a bit hectic, and of course you really don't want to see me going through PSN messages and stuff. It's boring. I did start inviting people on the live stream at one point, but then I ended up having a queue of like 15 people wanting me to invite them, and it got a bit slow. You got to bring them through, otherwise they just keep respawning. Frame rate dropped a bit through that doorway. Awesome, no problem at all. Dynamite Alam, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. What's my dual wield weapon and enchant combination right now? I have sharp axe and weapon damage and precise dagger with crusher. Awesome. That'll work. Alongside what I think you're using it for. NA people indeed, yes. I don't remember which server I'm on for the guild. I play both servers, so I have managed. David Taylor, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Anyone that doesn't know, David Taylor is our current Dragonborn. That's Bob and Weave in 11. That's him. He's the guy you've been slapping all stream. That's why you now have 2.2 million health left, David. You're in trouble. Throw in a sneaky vigor then. Oi, get off. Easy. No healer required. Bring it, suckers, he says. Dragonborn's not scared. Fearless. It's crazy to think I've been playing like 10 months and I'm still not max CP. Takes a while sometimes. You don't have to go to max CP to get everything done anyway. Take your time. Don't miss out on things. Made 5 new accounts in the last second. Someone stole it and donated. Did it work? Oh, I see. Oh, you were trying to get the Dragonborn before? Yeah, you gotta watch the ninjas. Been playing since release and I just hit max CP shortly after Morrowind released. There you go. Everybody plays to their own pace. 8 months because it took a 2-month break, but still. Well, not on the subject. I got a known flame staff today. Bloody hell. You got a Maelstrom again? Me for murder build. Couldn't find sharpened dagger, but it's really good. I'm not using the sharpened dagger on the murder build. It'll work, but it's not what I'm using. And don't worry about finding the traits either. I mean, you can always transmutate and change the traits yourself. CPs help out greatly, I've noticed. They do help out a lot, but also so does paying attention to mechanics. For example, the base set of Julianus is always on, so it always applies. Bonus bow relies on a 15% proc chance, so it's not always on, which is why I always prefer the base. Fair enough, but usually the proc has a little bit higher, and if you can balance out the cooldown timers, will usually overperform ever so slightly. So it depends on the setup of overall. Not to mention, of course, bonus bow. Oh, I just got wrecked. Bonus bow weave has an additional spell damage bonus. Julianus stops at 300. Bonus bow weave has 129 if you gold it, and then the additional on top. So it has a lot more. It balances out overall. But each to their own. That was hilarious. Did a fireball at everybody. Wiped. Is DK best DPS right now, or is the Sork that produces higher numbers, I'm assuming? Depends on your build. There's no flat answer to that one. Every class is capable of high damage, depending on your setup. How come you're farming Falkreath? We're not farming Falkreath. We're in City of Ash. Right, you're miles behind. Refresh your page. Oh my god! I'm not looking. Uppercut bastard. What do you do with transmute crystals? 50 of them. Go to a transmute table or transmutation station and put your stone in Falkreath. No. And you can change a trait of anything you own. But you have to have it researched first. And you're answering the questions I'm already answering. Thank you very much. I'm not paying enough attention. Correct. This is an interactive stream. I respond to people. You don't have to do it for me, but thank you. Bullshit. Really loving the known fuse DK, struggling to play my Sork, so much fun. Nice. How you doing with the rotation? I know it's a little tricky. You watch on Internet Explorer, I guess. You watch on Internet Explorer, Ryder. Oh shit! Try and take a synergy, it wouldn't work. I do not want the Atronach on me. You can keep it. Thank you. Not quite. Kill the vamp with suntan. This is not a problem. We're all vampires actually. Colossus over here. Oh shit. Bloody two-hander always uppercuts me. Go away. Still got some talents to unlock Fighter's Guild and Undaunted for the passives, but it's getting there. Nice. Ah, not another one of these. Can't connect with it. Why not? We'll get one bang bite this time. Death by looking left because Xynode interacts with the audience, indeed. This is a very dangerous dungeon for vampires. You need to stay out of the red stuff and pay attention to situational awareness for the win. Indeed. Also, I'm fully aware of it. Why'd you keep telling me stuff? Vampire's not a problem in the fire as long as you know how to avoid it or mitigate it. Whoop, shit. No heals for you. Name is really Captain Obvious, indeed. Oh shit. Finally nearly 600 CP area, and what a time it's been. Getting there, dude. Fire hurts werewolves too. Fire hurts everybody. Most fire in the game will one-shot you anyway. Yep, congratulations indeed on the 600 CPs. Oh shit, not long to go before cap. Then you get loads of CPs that you can't use. Don't treat it like a swim pool, it's not. Yeah, indeed. Get him, fire. Get that two-hander. Oh, you bastard, he left him. The two-handers come after me just like the harvesters do in ICP. Want to sell CP. Baz does want to sell CP. He's nearly over. What you got? 1,100? Something like that? CP equals champion points. I'm just going to throw it out there. Are you trying to be annoying? 1,096 Baz has got. What the fuck? That's disgusting. I'm about to hit 1,000, but I don't have that many. That means you're safe for the next 3 years, Baz. Oh shit. Fire should deal 100% more to vampires because they're ugly ass looking. Yeah, but you can put a skin on, it doesn't matter. You can get rid of it. Or you can put a costume on. Or a gas mask. We'll be practicing VMOD tomorrow again. Hopefully we can finish the twins. Get it done, dude. Get it done.
Isn't it great? No.
Lone Wolf, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Been playing it on and off since launch, but now I've been playing consistently for about a year now. I love this game. Awesome. Stick to it. It is worth it. If I remember correctly, fire does 150% to vampires in ESO. Nope. It is increased by 25%. Any tips for best cast to pick? No such thing as best. Depends on what you want to do. So does Dragon Star Arena free to go in or do I need ESO Plus? I answered that question earlier. It is free to go into as part of the base game. Look at the budgies. Just need him on the EU server base. I wonder if you made a boosted elemental defender to mitigate fire damage as a vampire, would it be worth it? I use elemental defender anyway, and it's at 75 points. So yes, it will definitely contribute to the reduction you take from the fire, but you'll still take more from it. And the resistance for the Dark Elf does contribute, but it's very, very small. Best to try all classes for experience and perspective, tank, heal, and DD in my opinion. Yep, try it all out, see what you like the most. Oh shit. All these skeletons are going to blow me up. I've noticed all my friends hate this game because they played previous Elder Scrolls games, but people who are in it for individuality actually enjoy it. They look at it as its own game. It is its own game inside the Elder Scrolls world. I mean, the lore is still there and everything, of course, but the play style is slightly different. Quite different, in fact. If you're a vampire and become a werewolf, can you change back to vampire again? Yes, you can, but you can only have one or the other, of course. Yes, you do get it from there. Insane. But if you look at it as an MMO in the ESO, then yeah, it's fantastic, but not think it's Skyrim Online. Of course, it's not Skyrim Online, and it would never would be because... Bye, Stig! That's a common misconception. Also, people assume that this is Skyrim 2, which is hilarious, because Skyrim is actually part 5 in the Elder Scrolls series. It's just that the majority of people didn't know the others existed until Skyrim, because it went really mainstream across all... players of all types of games. Basically, most people looked at RPGs as a kind of geeky pastime, whereas Skyrim really hit hard, and a lot of people that didn't play those types of games start to play them. But if you had to choose a class, then pick Dragon Knight because they're awesome. Yes, of course. For double XP. No, you get 10% increase to XP, and it takes up one of your jewelry slots. and you have to be in the group with them at the time. One more younger generations played Skyrim. A lot of people played Skyrim full stop. What kind of person would call ESO Skyrim online? A lot of people did. A lot of people assumed Skyrim was the first in its series, and it was not, clearly. I try werewolf, kind of bored being vampire every day. I log in and see my ugly chick all day. Just change the costume. You don't have to look at the pale vampire visuals. Oh shit. Saving the ulti for the last boss. Yeah, I'm sure there's mods for it. Players need to experiment with various classes and playstyles to see what works best for themselves. You will know what you have the most fun playing until you try it and find out for yourself. You are making a habit of repeating my words, aren't you? It's hard to tell whether you're trolling or unintentionally annoying. Santa's got a fucking reindeer. Look, look, look. Brilliant. He's got to go to class tomorrow before I get in trouble. See you soon. Saint, see you later, man. Thank you very much for watching. Beer and cake in the chat. Don't forget, for anyone that enters or leaves. I haven't seen beer and cake for a while now. Uh-oh, Stig's pressing the button. Do it, Stig. Oblivion was awesome. Morrowind was better. They're both really, really cool games. Haven't seen a cake of beer in a while now. Spoken like a diabetic alcoholic. Indeed. And he's down. Come on, no healer. I think it's more of a game and becoming an acceptable pastime. When Oblivion was about, thought less of RPGs in general. Now they are considering making loot boxes a legal matter. Yeah, indeed. Then Elder Scrolls. You didn't know Elder Scrolls existed until Skyrim. Yeah, you missed some good stuff there. When I first started, I created a Nightblade, and after level 50 I started to die a lot, even normal quest bosses. Then I created DK, now I kick all their asses. Good! Light Divines, Sunderflame, Necklace. Who was after that? Nothing will replace the feels I got when I first played Morrowind way back when. Indeed. Fucking awesome game. Played that far too much, if I'm honest. Or not enough. Hard to tell. Fire wants it. Where is it? Anybody need that Scoria helmet? Because I really don't. I don't know what you need. Well, you can just take it all. I know you need the necklace. Yeah, I think it's more duplicating what I'm saying. I've already opened the chest. Don't need it anymore. Got that one, but thanks. Okie dokie. We'll do Sea of Ash 1 real quick. Just switch it out a bit. A bit more focused on the chat. Fair. Feel so bad looking for that Sunderflame dagger for ages, and I just got one from a random group for XP. No shit. Top 3 favourite games are ESO, Skyrim, and Batman Arkham City. Good choice. Anyway, interesting to see how RPGs have developed. Baldur's Gate to Dungeon Quest, Neverwinter's to Oblivion. But the move from linear to open world has made the biggest impact. Yes, definitely. The Witcher is still on my shelf. Haven't got around to playing it yet. I know, it's been out for ages. And the build is complete. Apart from the Maelstrom start bow. But now it's a matter of principle, of course. See if we can get some pieces in here. What do you need? And what does fire need? It feels too late. It's not too late. But I just haven't got around to it. I've watched a lot of it, but I haven't physically played it myself. Just don't get a lot of time, especially with this as a full-time job. This is a busy game. You just need a dagger, okay. Now the Dragon Age series, apart from the third one, which I didn't get around to properly, 1 and 2 specifically were absolutely amazing. Final Fantasy VII, of course.
Anything I can do.
Only ever playing Inquisition. You didn't play part 1 and 2? Man, they were amazing. Especially 1. 1 was awesome. 2 was very, very good, but 1 was shit hot. Once you get backstory, qualities, and the name all pre-made for you, pretty much the only role playing you have is either being nice or rude. Fair. You gotta do Dragon Age Origins. So that along with Knights of the Old Republic, of course. Which it isn't like Elder Scrolls RPG. You play specific character like in Fallout game. Elder Scrolls that you make. Yes, I know. I'm very, very familiar with it, but I haven't actually played it myself. I've watched a lot about it. A lot of play videos and all that kind of stuff, but I'm yet to actually pick up the control pad myself. It's still on the shelf. All those games cause my pulse to increase at points. Is that my merchant or yours? Oh, it's yours. Shit. You need 2 rings, an axe, and a dagger. Okay. Nearly jumped off the edge. Haven't seen that part. Oh. Horizon Zero Dawn, is that still on the shelf too? Yes, yes it is. Where the hell am I going? Oh, that way. Lost my bearings. The crows sound like demented ducks. They're budgies. Horizon Zero Dawn is not even a year old yet. Correct. But it's been sitting on my shelf for a year. Well, not far off a year anyway. Whenever the hell it came out. In God's eye, I'm not telling you what to do, but dear God, play this game, you're missing out. Yeah, I know, I nearly put it on the other day, but then I ended up playing Gran Turismo instead. Which is awesome, by the way. Do androids dream of electric sheep? Yeah, probably. Levan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Mass Effect 3 is on my shelf and I must have yet to take the wrapping off indeed. I have that trouble, I get games and then obviously because I'm doing this all the time I don't get time to try them out. And then when I do, I don't for long. Bonus spell with robe. Bought Kingdom Hearts on Black Friday, opened it to download. The patch, haven't actually played it. Oops. That is oops. Good game. Original name for Blade Runner. It's a book. Never read it, but great title. I have to buy Gran Turismo for my boyfriend for Christmas. Probably is. We only have one PS4. Well then your gaming has stopped because he's going to be on it all the time. I studied that film in media for years, Baz. Can they redo it? Or thinking of redoing it? Or have redone it? Played both, just not on PS4, of course. Give me synergies. Chest. You just repeated what Baz said, kind of. Oh, send a flame bow. You might want that if you haven't got a Maelstrom. I'm gonna get a Monster Hunter beta PS4 exclusive. I haven't looked into that, to be honest. Do you know what? I'll just link the stuff at the end. It's amazing it has. Oh, hang on. It's amazing it has Fable 2 graphics, and you have a giant sword and hunt monsters and do bounties. I'll have to look it up. Kai, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hey, get off. I was hoping to get Battlefront 2, but then the loot boxes, so not playing that. It's actually really, really good. The loot boxes, I don't think are actually in the game yet. They weren't to start with. I don't know if they've added them or not since then, because of all the problems with it. But as far as the game goes, if you exclude the loot box side of things, it's actually really, really good. The story's pretty good as well. Quite short, but can't complain. At least it has a campaign this time. So is your Maelstrom bow on a Stamsork non-honed or sharpened? I believe the Stamsork one is sharpened, but I need to revisit that setup anyway. It should be in the video though, or failing that, it's on the website in fact. Haven't even checked for the longest time, so I left him set up as he was. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is on Netflix. Nice. I never got to play that game, and there was a lot of noise about it. Cheers, Matt. Thank you very much. No problem with cosmetic loot boxes, but when the progression system is tied to loot boxes, the game becomes pay to win. I don't play pay to win game. I don't play the game. Okay, yeah, of course, that was the problem. But at the moment, at least unless they've added it recently, they took all that out till further notice. So while it's not in the game, you're playing it as it is, and it's actually pretty solid. As long as they don't mess with it later and then turn it into pay to win, as they first intended to do, then all good. At the moment, it's just the base game. None of that stuff. Although I didn't play it for the last week or so, so if they changed anything, I don't know. What I saw of it with no loot boxes allowed apart from what you pick up, it was very, very cool. Things I have known one, we'll just keep that for now. That's fine. That'll work. I think loot boxes should be age restricted across the board. Oh, you do think they should be? Yeah, I guess so. But then the games have got age restrictions on them anyway, and look how that works out. The thing I feel about loot boxes is that they are going to be in Anthem, and then I'll have to go not go buy the game. They've already pulled them out for a reason. There's a massive uproar. So for the time being, there's no buyable loot boxes, so you just get the game as it is, and so far so good. Because Disney's involved, they've given them a massive slap, so we'll see what they do with it. Basically nobody knows, because it's not happening at the moment. It was intended to, but it's been pulled back because there was a lot of complaints. Disney got involved, so we won't actually know the final outcome till it actually happens. It's just lots and lots of chat going on, but we'll see. Hopefully they don't bring them back as they intended to, and hopefully they fix the whole system so they can keep the game as a decent playable Star Wars game rather than throw loads of money in to be good at it, because that was a little silly. Create a Dark Elf Sorcerer in level 4, but oh shit, hang on, 1 second. I don't know what build him as. Any advice? Yeah, I'd get some levels first, unless of course you've been playing for a while and have decided whether you want to go Magicka or Stamina. How long have you been playing, Kai? A level 4? I'm assuming you picked the class for a reason. Yep. Not really anything to fuss about. The devs will do what they can to fix it. Any problems that arise, of course. They have to now, because it went bloody viral, didn't it? All that information, all the Reddit posts, all that kind of stuff, they went mental. So they had to pull it back. RNG isn't good for us Westerners, young and old. Thunderflame necklace, that's dropped twice in a row now. 2 separate versions of the dungeon. There's a sort build for you right there, Kai. Yeah, it did. It went mental. I've been playing a game ages and ages and ages and ages and ages. No weapons. I did get a bow though. Pretty sure one of you who did need it has already got it. Twitter and Reddit went in flames. Even Disney got involved. They did. Nobody needs it. I guess not. Most probably robe. Which one does EA really need to make anyway? 3.6 stock drop is $3.1 billion loss. If 3.1 billion is 3.6 EA's money, that should tell you how much they make approximately. Yeah, of course, but unfortunately, when we look at leaderboards in the game, we do what we can to try and beat them. You see people in the game trying to be at the top all the time. That's not really the game. The game is the companies trying to get on top of their own leaderboards, so they will make as much money as they possibly can to show that they're better than everybody else. That's the problem. It's not the fact of whether they have a necessary need for that amount of money, it's the fact that they'll make it regardless because they want to be on top. And on that note, I'm going to go to my house because I'm 3 hours in and I'm starting to flake a bit because I got up really, really early. When using your easy sort build on the first champion character, I was looking for something different and I want to be a Magicka build. I don't have any other Magicka builds for the sorcerer specifically on my channel. I have that one. I haven't gone yet, Matt. I got to my house first. You got rum? I can stay up for rum. There, people, thanks for the advice, side. No worries, man. You're welcome. Way past my bedtime, so what has got 4 legs and an arm? Happy pitbull. See that, Lynn? I figured I would get in there to switch to Discord. Fair enough. You should make one. Just like that. Man, I spend every hour of every day doing this, and I still haven't got enough time to finish everything. There's plenty out there. That one I've got is very, very specific. Why does this Stam DK look exactly like my Stam DK? Oh yeah, because I got the build up on its website. There you go. Okay, people, I am done for the evening. Thank you all very, very much for watching. I fully appreciate the support. And of course, thank you very much for subscribing. And if you're not subscribing, please do hit that button. It is free. Furthermore, if you want to help support the channel outside of YouTube, there are links in the description for the Patreon, for the website, for Twitter, and of course, Facebook as well. Once again, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow night. Bye-bye.
That the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business so humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. couple stacks, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing, yup. That's why we ain't on the same page. No. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Woo! Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yup. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Woo. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Just saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters. Tell me where they at, though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap, though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.